Well, earlier this week, we reported on the closing of the Whiskey Creek restaurants in Bishop and Mammoth. Mammoth Brewing Company will be moving into the Whiskey Creek building in Mammoth, and owners Sean and Joyce Turner spoke with Sarah Wave Media.
The history of Mammoth Brewing Company. Sam Walker built it and opened it as a brew pub addition to Whiskey Creek Mammoth in the year 1995. He sold off the restaurant component of that location, Whiskey Creek itself, to Greg Alexander, I believe, in the year 2000. And then I was recruited in the year 2006 to come up and run the company, the brewery operations for Sam. In 2006, with the opportunity to be the first one to purchase the brewery if I liked what I saw, and completed that sale in the year 2007, if I'm remembering everything right. You know, we knew we had to be out of this location, so we actually were interviewing several different locations around town, and one of them that we were interested in was the Dr. Ron building, if you know where that's at Canyon and Lake Mary, because iStar controls that. And then that's when they said, well, it just so happens that the Whiskey Creek building will be becoming available, and they made that very clear. Would you be interested in that? And we were very careful, obviously, sensitivities towards Whiskey Creek and Greg Alexander, but we learned that if they're going to be removing Whiskey Creek, we don't want anyone else in there. That's when we realized it really was a case of just border control. We just didn't want anyone else coming close, and that's when we said yes. And that's the truth to it. It's truly a bummer. It's an institution. I can't tell you how many people have come up to us and said, sorry to see it go, and likewise we are too.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree.
And we were shocked, I mean, sincerely, just as much as anybody, that it was our impression that Whiskey Creek was going to operate through March, and we were even talking to Greg about possibly extending his ability to continue at least the restaurant portion into April. Mm-hmm. And it just didn't work out. We were surprised as anyone to read it in the newspaper that they were closing that day. So again, it's kind of tough all the way around, and I don't know how to say we're excited for what Mammoth Brewing Company is going to be able to do without also at the same time sad that an institution like Whiskey Creek is going away, and to the employees as well.
And as to job creation in the short term, it's, you know, we're just basically moving our current operation. We're not growing or expanding immediately, but there will be longer term job opportunities. It's just we're not going to be able to, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do anything to help any of the Whiskey Creek employees immediately.
Yeah, not immediately. This has been so fast. We're still deer in headlights. Yeah, we read about that in the paper as well. We did not know about that. We knew through the contract we signed with iStar that Whiskey Creek had until early March to move out of the Mammoth Lakes location. But in all honesty, we didn't find out about it until just the other day as well. This is, believe me, we are kind of surprised. We thought we would have more time to determine what we're going to do with the space. This is, I mean, the negotiations and the contract and being offered it to us in the first place anyway with iStar has all happened so fast, and we thought we were going to have more time to decide what our immediate plans are. The only thing I can tell you right now of what we're going to do with the Whiskey Creek building is that's where we're moving our tasting room. All other questions that are being asked of us, what are you going to do with the space? I can't give you an answer because we honestly thought we would have more time to come up with our plans, and we will. Obviously, this has made us need to think about this much faster, and that's what we're going to be doing. But right now, the only decision I can tell you that has been made is that we're moving this tasting room and the business model that we do here to the Whiskey Creek building location. Yeah, we will still keep our warehouse operations out at the airport center because that's a great distribution center for us. But yes, with regard to our tasting room and moving right to our brewery, it's great to be able to explain the beer making process while being able to look through the windows at the guys actually packaging the product.
And just to add on to that, we are still in progress on building a larger production facility down in Bishop. So this will be our destination brewery. This is where our customers and our guests will come see beer being made. But we are still in progress on doing a larger production facility in Bishop, so we can service the entire western region of the U.S. and become a true regional brewery.
We're going to be much more visible. Obviously that's one of the highest profile corners in town, I think. And our goal, as I've said before, is to create a beer, a product that represents the Eastern Sierra to all of Southern California, Northern California, Las Vegas market. Those are the markets that we're looking forward to entering. And so by having that prominence there, it allows us to really grow into those other markets that I was talking about. You got anything to add?
Yeah, and actually what it does is that creates that destination place where you can come see a beer being made, you can taste it, you can learn about it, and you can buy it right there. So it's a complete experience. And it's truly what we want to create here in Mammoth as a destination craft brewery.
It does open a lot of possibilities, though, doesn't it? Bluesapalooza, July 31st through August 3rd of this year. The Whiskey Creek location is the closest other venue to the Sam's Wood site. It opens up all kinds of possibilities and challenges. So we truly come back and interview us in a couple weeks. Could you do that? We'll have much more answers. How's that?
Well, we thank Rob Gill for that. Good luck to Sean and Joyce Turner, and cheers. Well, Mule Days tickets go on sale this Saturday, February 1st, and headlining the 2014 Bishop Mule Days concert is award-winning cowboy entertainer Dave Stamey, one of the most popular Western entertainers working today. And opening for Stamey is nationally known cowboy poet Baxter Black. Now, tickets for the concert and all Mule Days events go on sale this Saturday, 8:30 a.m. at the Bishop Mule Days office, North Main Street in Bishop, and online, muledays.org. Now, ticket prices are $30 per person for the Dave Stamey and Baxter Black evening, or $50 for VIP tickets with preferred seating and a meet and greet with the headliners. Again, more information about Mule Days, check out their website, muledays.org, or call 760-872-4263. And getting information from the California Highway Patrol, the CHP is reminding everyone to ensure they have a plan in place for getting home after this year's Super Bowl. Now, if you are planning a Super Bowl party, the CHP says to make sure you have a plan to get your guests home safely as well. Now, the press release states that CHP officers assigned to the Bridgeport area will be out looking for impaired drivers, and says if you know people who are about to drive or ride home with someone who is impaired, help them make other arrangements to get where they are going safely. Now, if a friend is drunk and wants to drive, encourage them not to, even if it means taking their keys away, because let's face it, those guys were really happy in that picture, but you don't want to be seeing them on Super Bowl Sunday because nobody will be smiling. We'll be back with a weather report.